everyone, Phoenix is back here with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Assault Cruiser Refit, or the Regent class. So let's go talk to Lieutenant Laurel here, and we'll get the information about the ship. You can obtain this ship once you reach Vice Admiral, and you get it at the Zen store, I think for 2,500 Zen. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, so what you get here is a Lieutenant Tactical, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, a Lieutenant Engineering, a Commander Engineering, and a Lieutenant Universal. For consoles, you have 4 Engineering, 3 Tactical, and 2 Science. For weapons, you have 4 in the front, 4 in the back, a base hull of 39,000, a shield modifier of 1, a base crew of 800, base turn rate of 7, and 4 device slots. Also, some bonuses with the ship: you get plus 10 weapon power, plus 5 shield power, and plus 5 auxiliary power. It comes with the Metreon gas canister console, and you also get the wide-angle quantum torpedo launcher with accuracy, critical hit, and arc procs. Because it is a cruiser, you get the Cruiser Command Array, which is strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire. So that is the information on the ship. We're going to go and talk to, what's his name? I forget this guy's name. Oh well, not important. Alright, so very similar to the Sovereign class, as you can see here, with some slight differences. One, it's very sleek looking, nice, kind of nice and flat in a sense. Whereas the Sovereign, it is flat, but you can see some layering here up on the bridge there. Here, not so much, nice and flat. Really streamlined with the nacelles here as well. So you have a large oval-shaped saucer section here. Again, you have 2 impulse engines at the back. You have a nice bulb here at the bottom of the saucer section. A very small deflector dish. This is something I noticed with the Sovereign class. The dish is not very large. Now, I don't know if that is because it doesn't need to be large, or there's something that the deflector dish technology has come a long way, so it doesn't need to be as big as it was with the Enterprise D. Who knows? And it looks like you got like little phaser arrays here and there. You have a nice, like the bottom of the hull here is very small here. Nice little hump. Ooh, getting some lag here. So nice little hump there. And then it kind of gives you this little indent here, which flattens out near the back there. At the top of the hull here, you have what looks to be 2 shuttle bays on either side of this piece right here. Now it's kind of interesting. I'm just trying to, let's reset this, and then spin around here. You got this piece right here, and then you got another smooth area back here. It could be that this is kind of like a small little launch area, but with this piece here, they would have to pitch up pretty high, I think, just to clear that. And then you have this rotating thing. Well, this thing here, I'm not sure what that is. I know in the past I said it's probably the warp core, because that would sort of make sense, but I believe I've been corrected on that, and I can't remember what it is exactly. And then back here, it looks like you have another pair of shuttle bays. So I don't know if those are or not, but those certainly look like shuttle bays to me. Next, you have the pylons here, which at the back here, nice straight curve upwards and angled forward here. The front here, it's got a nice little, almost like a V-shape piece to it. Looks like you have impulse engines here at the back of the pylons here, and then you have the warp nacelles here. You have this band here. Looks like it's holding the rem scoops in place with a piece of hull plating just there, just to make sure it stays in place. You got hull plating above it, kind of like a little, almost a triangular or arrow-shaped piece here, and then you streamline it back here. The back here, where you can see on the side here, there's the warp nacelle there, and even on the back, and on the other side as well. And then you have like this little fin here on the inner side of the warp nacelle. So there you have it, folks. There's the design of the Regent. Some things that you can deal with it. You have all the templates of the Majestic, Noble, Sovereign templates. From those ones, you can change your bridge layout to anything. You have the option of 1 to 4 type of windows. For material, you have 1 to 6. I have mirror because I had the mirror version of this vessel, so I get the mirror. If you don't have the mirror version of it, then you cannot get it until you get it. Then you can change your style any way you like it with any of the ones here. I'm not sure if you get the fleet version, whether you can add the fleet version to it or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then you have your patterns and your fleet logo. So there's that as well. Okay. So next we're going to look at my loadout here, what I'm running with. Oop, that's stations. I don't want to go there. All right. So what I have going on here is again anti-proton. I prefer anti-proton. So they're all with accuracy, critical hit, and damage. So I have beam arrays here, beam bank here, beam arrays there. I have the quantum torpedo, which it comes with. So I have that there. For the back here, I have the ancient proton or ancient omnidirectional beam array, and then the kinetic cutting beam. For my deflector, I have the Cabali, the Solanae hyper efficiency impulse engine, the Obelisk subspace rift warp core, and the Solanae resilient shield for my shields. For devices, I have the Nimbus distress call and the Delta Alliance reinforcements. In one of my other videos, I stated that you should only have one or the other, because when you click on one of these, the other one has the exact same amount of timer on there. Subspace field modulator, shield battery. For engineering consoles, I have 2 RCS accelerators, which is going to help with my turn rate. I have a neutronium, which is going to help with my hull. And then I have the assimilated module. For the consoles, for science console, I have the field generator. And for tactical, I have the anti-proton mag regulators for extra damage for my anti-proton. For the science console, I also have the universal console, the Metreon gas canister. So what it does is very similar to eject warp plasma. In this case, what it does is you spew it, and then you fire at it, and if the enemies are nearby, it explodes and damages the ship. So what it does is AoE impulse and turn debuff, so it ejects Metreon gas cloud, minus 90% turn rate, minus 75% impulse speed, disables cloaks, and then when the Metreon gas is ignited, it deals 2,102 plasma damage per second for 5 seconds. So I don't know if this console is affected by any plasma infusers. If you have plasma infusers here, whether that increases the damage or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's something that I'm sure someone else would know the answer to that, but unfortunately I don't. So anyways, that is that for that. For my stations, I have for the Lieutenant Commander Tactical, I have Torpedo High Yield 1, Torpedo Spread 2, Beam Array, or sorry, Fire at Will 3 for the Lieutenant Tactical, Beam Overload 1. For the Universal, I have the Science Team, which is Science Team 1 and Hazard Emitters 2. For the Commander Engineering, I have Engineering Team. Oh, that should have been changed to Emergency Shields. So I apologize for that. And I have Emergency Power to Weapons 3 and Aceton Beam 3. And for the Lieutenant Science, I have Engineering Team 1 and Emit Unstable Warp Bubble. Now, this is one of the new buff abilities that you can get. So there's another one here that I want to get, which is the Structural Integrity Collapse one. I want to try and get that one. From what I can tell, you can get these ones through, just pull up here, through the Broken Circle episode here. So do that. You may have to do it a couple times because I got 3 of the Emit Warp Bubble option or buff abilities. So I want to try and get the Structural Integrity one, which looks pretty cool. If you go on the exchange, the Structural Collapse one is about 7.3 million EC on the exchange. So if I were you, I would just go and run this feature episode on your engineering character as many times as you can until you get all of them. I'm not sure how many there are. So there's Structural Integrity there. There's I think this is a new one, the Auxiliary Power to Inertial Dampers one. I'm not 100% sure on that one. So there's that. I'm just trying to quickly go over here and see what's new that I haven't seen before. So that looks like that's all it is. It's just those 2 or 3. So I don't think that one's new. Could be wrong, but it might be worth it just to run that mission a couple times just so that you get those special things. Because what I noticed was once you have them, you can go into officer training and look, there they all are. All of them. I have them. I don't have them on any of my other my science character is my crafting character. So when I go on her, I don't have any of those abilities on her, or like the science abilities on her that they just released. So just be aware that you're going to have to run it on those characters if you want to get those. So for traits, I have Accurate, Astrophysicist, EPS Manifold Efficiency, Elusive, Techie, Warp Theorist, Grace Under Fire, and Living Hull. I still don't have any Starship traits yet, but for Space Reputation, the Omega Kinetic Shearing, the Enhanced Shield Penetration, Superior Shield Repair, and Fortify Hull, which are hopefully going to help me a bit. So there's that. The Assault Cruiser Refit is also subject to an upgrade. So when you are deciding to upgrade it, so your base hull starts at 39,000, but it moves up to 44,850 at level 50, and when you get up to level 60, it's up to 52,000, which is a huge improvement there. You get an extra engineering console, which, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't need that, but I'd prefer either another tactical or another science. Anyways, you get the mastery package. You only get 4, so at level 1 you get Observable Hull Plating, plus 25 physical and kinetic damage resistance ratings, so that's not too bad. Rapid Repairs regenerates 6.6 hull every 3 seconds, or 1.25% of your current max, and it's doubled once you're out of combat. You get the Enhanced Hull Plating, plus 25 all energy and radiation damage resistance rating, which is, again, not too bad. And Armored Hull, which you get a 10% increase in hull hit points. So if you have this ship and you're wanting to upgrade, the most beneficial thing I can see is the is the hull, is how it jumps from 39,000 up to 44,850,000. So that is that alone right there is might be worth it right there, if you're going to upgrade your ship. Next, we're going to go up in space, and then we're going to go into an STF and see how well this ship performs. Alrighty, we are doing Cure Found. And we are off to the races, it looks like it. One Borg cube is down already? Wow. No, 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 don't attack him, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't, stop attacking him. Now we can attack. Ooh, that hurt. Thank goodness for Miracle Worker. They just finished over there. Wow, that was really, really quick. Alright. Well, we defeated it within 4 minutes, so that's awesome. Alright, so I'm trying to get the spew this out on them. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I think someone ignited it. Yep, they ignited it already. There's the warp bubble. That was nice and quick. At least I could just somewhat show you the Metreon gas. I think someone got someone had a game crash. Oops. I think someone got ahead of me and detonated the Metreon gas, but hey, you know what? Got it out and things went boom. So go pick up this, even though I probably don't deserve that. That was really quick STF. Things are really starting to be easier in these things now. But anyways, folks, that is my review of the Assault Cruiser Refit. It is a nice looking ship. I really like the design of it. Nice and streamlined. It's nice and sleek. I love it. Is it a good ship? Yeah, you know what? It's not bad of a ship. You if you're looking more for tactical than you are for engineering or in science, this vessel is probably one of the better cruisers to get. But yeah, anyways, other than that, I do like this ship. It's a nice ship. And if this is something that you're looking into, it might be worth the buy. Anyways, folks, that is it for me. Live long and prosper. And as always, we'll see you out there.